Hello, my name is Viviana Becerra, and I did my practice at University Unace Zipaquirá. This was my first time working with a group of adults. It was a wonderful experience. Now I know that if I plan my lessons, I will be able to teach to a group of grown up people. I am more confident and calm because the first time I felt very nervous. Now I have the experience to be in front of a group of adults, and I am able to teach an English lesson to them. I learned to organize my lessons with the plans and be prepared for any inconvenience, like not having a board where to write. This made me recursive and attentive to any problem that appear. I know that with patience and kindness, you can help people to learn at least any word. About my action plan, I can say that to get more vocabulary and grammar, I will read every day news from an international newspaper. And when I do not understand a word or meaning, I will look it up in the dictionary and learn the new word. About grammar, I will practice in the Oxford Practice Grammar. In this page, there are many useful reading, listening, and writing activities and tools that can help me with that matter. And if I am in a class and a student has a question that is not related to the subject, I will excuse and tell him or her that I will answer that question at the end of the class. This is because many times happens to me that I was in the lesson and I answered the questions, and that got me out of the lesson or the subject that I was teaching. When there is a question that I do not have the answer for, I will apologize and tell the student that for the next class I will answer that, so I will have the time to look it up and have the right answer. And be precise with the time that I have planned in my lesson, and try not to take more than the one I propose in the lesson. I think for me it is important to keep more grammar construction and not focus only in the tenses, but try to teach simple things like there is, there are, this is, those, these, countable and uncountable, nouns, phrasal verbs, prepositions, and things like this that are very simple but very necessary to learn and complement with the tenses and a lot of vocabulary. I think that the most challenging issue for the future English teachers is to have a large class, because English has become very important and necessary, and many people is interested in learning the language. And to solve this issue, a good idea is to make teams or group of 6, 4, 5 students, and each student has a role. When the task that is given to the group, they have to do it, and each of the students has to achieve that role. Every class, the role must be changed. That was all. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.